Welcome to Workshop Wednesdays. As you can see, my workshop is a total mess, but today I'm going to get started on a project that I've been meaning to do for a while. Roommates moved out, which left me a spare bedroom, which I want to make as a guest room. I have a mattress that needs to go in there, a twin mattress, or that's in there, it's on the floor. I need to get it off the floor. So, with that said, I'm just going to make a quick bed frame. This isn't anything fancy. There's a million other ways to do this that'll make it look a lot better, which I may revisit later, but for right now, I'm just trying to get the bed up off the floor. So I'm going to make a quick bed frame, and I'll show you guys how I did it. Alright, so the mattress on this bed is one of those ones that can, it doesn't need a box spring. So since there's not a box spring, I'm gonna make this kind of tall. So what I want to do, then I measured out one of the legs. I'm gonna cut this leg first, and then I'm gonna go back and cut all the rest the same size. So the legs I made out of 2x4s, but the frame is going to be made out of 2x6s. The reason for that is when you attach a 2x6 to the 2x4, it gives it more surface area to attach to, so you get less bending, less wobble in the bed. When you move around on a toss and turn at night, things like that. So, go ahead and cut this one. Alright, so next I want to attach, this is going to be either the header or the footer, and I got to attach it to the leg. So the best way I found to do this without any kind of special jig for dowels is to just kind of line it up and then take your straight edge here, or I forget what this is called, one of these things. So it's got the lip, so you can put it on this edge and run it straight down. Now, I think I'm only going to do about 2 dowels per section, or per corner. So, then just kind of run a line over both of them. Make sure it doesn't move, and run the line again. Most rusted piece ever. Look at this thing, how rusted this is. I gotta clean this up. So next what you want to do is you want to line this up. Line it up exactly with your line on this side. I think you can see that. There you go. Exactly with that line, so that you can mark straight down. And then this will help ensure that you put them in the correct spots. Obviously, it'd be a little bit easier to do with a jig, or one of those fancy machines that does the spots exactly where you want them. I don't have that, so this is a little trick I figured out. So even though I'm just drilling dowels, I still want to start with a smaller bit, just because it's easier to keep it from moving around on you. Alright, now that I have the holes drilled, I cut these dowels. It was actually cheaper to buy a big dowel and cut it down the size than it was to buy the already made ones. So, I'm going to drop a little glue down in these holes. Alright, so there we go. It's going to be either the back or the front. Ideally you would want to put a clamp on it to make sure it holds tight, but I don't have a clamp that big, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the next one, and then we'll get started on the sides. Alright guys, so it's almost done. One thing to keep in mind is you really want to plan things out, and I thought I had this one planned out. I had done this before, and I didn't really think a lot of it through. So for instance, my screws were too small, so as you can see over here, I actually had to just clamp it down. There's a couple screws in there, but they're just too small. The other thing is somehow I miscut. I mean, it's still gonna work. It's just I wanted it to go all the way to the end, but it is what it is. Alright guys, as you can see, the bed turned out pretty good. It's pretty solid. There's no real wobble to it. It doesn't look 100% amazing, but it did what I needed it to do. I just wanted to get the bed up off the ground. It's a good height. It really works out good. Passes the test, doesn't fall over, so I think it's good, right? If you like this video, just please click like, go ahead and subscribe to us, and just keep watching. We're going to have some more videos coming up soon. Thanks a lot.